Today, I'm going to read my stories chapter 8. Are you there, Vian? I wish that you will watch this video about me reading my stories chapter 8. So let's get started. Chapter 8. It felt so weird giving Tom, Horace, and Tony the 3 letters. The 3 boys looked like they didn't want to accept the 3 letters. But Mr. Tai told Tom and his 2 best friends that I gave them the 3 letters to apologize to them. When Alice saw this, she thought that I was giving the 3 boys birthday invitation cards and was forgetting that I was best friends with her. Don't be silly, Alice. I'm just giving the 3 boys the 3 letters to say sorry. Anyway, it's not my birthday and I'm not inviting them to my birthday party, I explained. I paused. But you can come to my house to play because you're my BFF. Oh, Janie, you're wonderful. You're my best friend, said Alice, giving me a big hug. It's an ordinary day at school. Today is Wednesday, but at break time it was great. Excuse me, before I went to play with Woody and his boy gang, I told Alice that I'll ask Mom to make sure if Alice could come to my house to play. Then I went to the playground to play soccer with Woody and his 2 best friends. By the way, in my stories chapter 7, I received a letter that Woody sent to me. The letter said that Woody invited me to play soccer with him and his 2 best friends. So in this chapter, it said that Woody played soccer with me and his 2 best friends. We have to change our names. I'm Woody the Doggy, said Woody, smiling. I'm Ray the Clown, said Ray, grinning. I'm Bill the Baby, said Bill, giggling. Okay, I'll be Funny Jenny, I said triumphantly. Hey, these names will rhyme. Woody rhymes with Doddy and Funny rhymes with Janie. Guess what? I scored every goal. This soccer match was played in a different way. Someone has to race to the soccer ball before his or her teammates catch up. I always catch up with Woody, Ray, and Bill so that I could score some goals. Sometimes I let Woody and his 2 best friends catch up with me so that they could score some goals too. Woody, Bill, and Ray cheered when I scored more than 1 goal. In this picture, I drew myself kicking the soccer ball into the goal. Do you know why is the soccer ball orange? Because in our school, the soccer ball is orange, not white. In America, the soccer ball is white, while in our school, the soccer ball is orange. I also cheered for Woody, Ray, and Bill whenever they scored goals too. After break time, when we had art lessons, I whispered to Alice that she could come to my house to play this Thursday because I have to tidy up me and Alicia's room. Alice sat behind me and she said, okay, she will still come to my house to play this Thursday. But I don't like me and Alicia's room. It's dark pink. I hate dark pink. I'm a tomboy, I whispered. I thought you liked it, Alice whispered back. But you can still come to my house to play this Thursday, I whispered comfortingly. Oh, Janie, you're the best friend I've ever had, said Alice, giving me a big hug. Thanks, Alice, I said gratefully. When Mom picked me up on her scooter after school. I asked her if I could invite Alice to our house to admire me and Anisha's new bedroom. Jenny, I'm too busy. And anyway, you have to tidy you and Anisha's room because it looks a bit messy, said Mom. By the way, as I've mentioned before in my stories chapter 5, I mentioned that there are 2 shelves for me and Anisha's room. Dad had finished making the 2 shelves. They came in a pale pink color. The 2 shelves were a terrible curse too, because they came with some rules. Me and Anisha have to put our favorite things on our shelves. I had to keep my shelf clean and tidy because Mom told me that I shouldn't put my animals and insects on it. But I didn't care. Anyway, I didn't have to put my animals and insects in my cupboard or in the 2 cardboard boxes. Instead, I put my plush toys and my gel pens into my cupboard. By the way, in my stories chapter 4, I mentioned that Dad told me that I could put my plush toys or my stationery stuff in my cupboard. Also, I can pin my Mighty Johnny posters and drawings onto my notice board. Anisha put her own things on her shelf. Her 4 scented candles, a vase with a rose in it, her China dog, her China kitten, her China rabbit, her diary, and her cardboard box containing her cosmetics in it. In her cupboard, she put her unicorn lamps in the spray can of spring water. So this is Anisha's shelf. So she put a vase with a rose in it, 4 scented candles, her cardboard box containing her cosmetics, her diary, her China dog, her China kitten, and her China rabbit. And this is her cupboard. So actually, her unicorn lamps and her spray can of spring water are actually in this cupboard. You can't see them because they are in this cupboard. I put my own things on my shelf. My crayons, sketchbooks, felt tip pens and coloring pencils, my scorpion model, and my animals and insects. Wilma Whale, Hercules, Hephaestus, Hades, Polly, Little Blue, Dionysus, Eddie, and Zeus. They swam, flew, explored, and crawled in their new den. I was very glad, but Anisha burst into tears. Mom, Jenny has put her toys on her shelf. They're spoiling the whole look of it, said Anisha. Oh, by the way, in my stories chapter 5, I've said that my animals and insects wouldn't like to live in Anisha's room. So, the perfect thing to give them was my shelf. My shelf was their perfect thing. Mom took Anisha's side again. Really, Jenny, didn't I tell you that you should keep your toys in the 2 cardboard boxes? Also, you have to put your stationery stuff in your cupboard, said Mom, sweeping my animals and insects off the shelf with her hands. I think you want me to sit in a cardboard box all day long, I said sarcastically, picking up my animals and insects and comforting them. Do you know what does the word sarcastically means? It means to say some words or some sentences in a very in a very embarrassed way. Sarcastically can also use your tone of voice. For example, in my story, I said some words in a very embarrassed tone of voice. Yes, please, Mom. I would like you to let Jenny sit in a cardboard box all day long, said Anisha. Mom looked as if she was going to say okay. Now, do stop teasing my little Jenny, you two. Jenny, you can keep your animals and insects on your shelf, okay? Said Dad. He was back being my kind dad now. He wouldn't mind if I spoiled the look of my shelf. Hooray! Dad made the shelves and he could tell us what to put on our shelves, Anisha, I said triumphantly, putting my animals and insects back on my shelf. But if you take a look at our shelves, your shelf looks a bit messy, Jenny, said Anisha, and she started to cry. That's the annoying thing about my sister. She's a crybaby. When Dad takes my side, Anisha starts crying like a baby. That was right. I could keep my animals and insects on my shelf. But when Anisha saw me putting my animals and insects on my shelf, she said that I was making my shelf untidy on purpose. Alice didn't think that my shelf was messy when I invited her to my house on Thursday. When she walked into me and Anisha's room, she stared at the room in awe, looking amazed. Oh, Jenny, you're so lucky. I wish I've got a bedroom just like you and Anisha's, said Alice passionately. Yeah, but in my Jenny day, it's even better. I've got a bed which nearly got bashed out of shape because I took several fine leaps on it. I liked jumping up my bed. It was like jumping up and down in a bounce house, I said cheerily. Do you know what a bashed out of shape means? In Chinese, it means 坏掉了. Do you know what is a bounce house? A bounce house is actually a playhouse which you can jump up and down in it. You can play in a bounce house and also jump up and down in a bounce house. Do you mind if you got told off? My mom tells me that I shouldn't jump on my bed, said Alice. Wow, this room looks like a room fit for a teenager. Anisha has got her China dog, her China kitten, her China rabbit, her diary, her 4 scented candles, a vase with a rose in it, and her box of cosmetics. Alice paused. Does Anisha let you wear some makeup? Yuck! Who wants to wear some makeup? I don't want to wear some makeup on because I'll look stupid. And her cosmetics have a disgusting smell. Except her spray can of spring water, it hasn't got a disgusting smell, I said. This room smells like heaven. Will she mind if I try applying some of her hand lotion? Said Alice, fingering Anisha's bottle of hand lotion. Do you know what does the word spring water means? In Chinese, it means 矿泉水, which is also called mineral water. Do you know what does fingering something means? It means to point at something like this. You should ask Anisha first, I said quickly. By the way, Anisha is in Mom's dressmaking workshop. Let's go upstairs, Alice. So, me and Alice went upstairs to Mom's workshop. We walked into Mom's workshop. Mom, this is my best friend, Alice, I said triumphantly. I know. Why are you here, Alice? Anisha is sewing a dress, said Mom. I want Anisha to teach me how to apply on her hand lotion, said Alice. Okay, I'll teach you how to apply on my rose hand lotion. Let's go downstairs to me and Jenny's room, said Anisha. Me, Anisha, and Alice went downstairs to me and Anisha's room. We walked into me and Anisha's room. Anisha walked towards her shelf. She picked up her bottle of hand lotion. Alice stuck out her right hand and Anisha gave Alice one drop of her rose hand lotion. Do you know what does stick out your left or right hand or stick out something. In Chinese, it means 伸出什么东西. It's very easy to apply on some hand lotion. Stick out your hand, get a drop of hand lotion, and rub your hands with the hand lotion. So in this picture, I drew me, Anisha, and Alice in this picture. In this picture, I drew Anisha giving Alice a drop of hand lotion. Oh, by the way, do you know I was looking cross-faced here? Because I just knew that Anisha was trying to steal my best friend away. Can I get a drop of hand lotion too, Anisha? I asked Anisha. Anisha looked surprised, but she said okay. I stuck on my right hand, got a drop of hand lotion, took Zeus off the shelf, put Zeus on the carpet gently, and I rubbed the hand lotion onto his elytron. He didn't look like a boring old origami rhinoceros beetle. He looked like a real rhinoceros beetle. Do you know what does elytron means? It means a beetle's shell. We can also say that elytron is also the beetle's armor. So in this picture, I drew me rubbing some hand lotion onto my rhinoceros beetle, while Anisha is showing Alice how to apply some of Anisha's hand lotion. Anisha didn't object. Do you know what this object means? It means that to say something that you shouldn't do something. Alice thought that I was an imaginative tomboy. They're still chatting about cosmetics. Anisha told Alice about this boring stuff about when you are exhausted, you should spray some spring water onto your head or your face and one type of hand lotion which is made out of the materials of pearls. Anisha looked like she was stealing my best friend away. She went on and on and on and on about cosmetics to Alice. She just talks about boring stuff. I pretended to yawn when she said the words makeup and cosmetics and attractive. Do you know what does pretending to yawn means? It means like this. This is how you pretend to yawn. I'll present you, Janie. Anisha is telling me some stuff and interesting facts about cosmetics. It's fair, seeing as she told me how to apply on her hand lotion, said Alice calmly. I wanted to play with Alice. I even thought of a new superhero, Super Alice, Mighty Johnny's best friend, who will have her own adventures with Mighty Johnny. And long last, it was supper time. I told Anisha and Alice that we're going to the living room to eat our plates of supper. It was conchiglie, a type of dried pasta, but we eat it cooked because we prefer to eat cooked pasta, not dried pasta, which came in shapes of conchs, seashells. We went into the living room to eat our plates of pasta. I so wanted Alice to copy the way I ate my plate of conchiglie. I ate my plate of conchiglie enthusiastically, but she just giggled fondly and copied the way Anisha ate her plate of pasta. Anisha ate her plate of pasta slowly. So in this picture, me, Anisha, and Alice are eating our plates of pasta. Then, after eating our supper, I told Mom that Anisha, Alice, and me are going back to me and Anisha's room to play. Anisha said that she was going to show Alice her 3 unicorn lamps. I told Anisha that I wanted to play too, and I walked towards my shelf cupboard and took out my golden, hairy, plush Siberian unicorn. Anisha said that I could play. By the way, I've also mentioned this plush toy in my stories chapter 5. Actually, my golden hairy plush Siberian unicorn is actually a golden hairy horse with a toothpick stuck onto its head. Alicia has got a pink unicorn lamp, a golden unicorn lamp, and a silver unicorn lamp. The 3 unicorn lamps are named after their colors. Pinky the pink unicorn lamp, Goldie the golden unicorn lamp, and Sylvie the silver unicorn lamp. "Where are the buttons?" said Alice. "The buttons are on each unicorn lamp's horns," said Alicia, switching on the buttons. "The buttons are on Pinky's, Goldie's, and Sylvie's horns." "I've got a unicorn too. Actually, it's a plush golden hairy horse with a toothpick stuck on its head." "It isn't a boring common unicorn, it's a Siberian unicorn," I said triumphantly. Alice looked surprised. "Jenny's just pretending," said Alicia quickly. "By the way, I'm going to get my 3 bottles of perfume and my spray can of spring water. My unicorn lamps need to have some drinks." When Alicia went to get her 3 bottles of perfume and her spray can of spring water, I chatted away to Alice. "Do you think my plush Siberian unicorn looks cute?" I said. "Yes, I think it looks pretty," said Alice gratefully, touching my Siberian unicorn's fur. "I've always wanted a plush unicorn, but I had to make do with several plastic unicorns." Do you know what are plastic unicorns? I'll show you. These are plastic unicorns. Oh, this is another plastic unicorn. Then Alicia came back with 3 bottles of perfume and her spray can of spring water. "What are those 3 bottles of perfume made of?" Alice asked. "The first bottle of perfume is made of peaches. The second bottle of perfume is made of dandelion flowers, and the third one is made of mint leaves," said Alicia. "How do you give your unicorn lamps something to drink?" said Alice, although she knew why. "You open this bottle of perfume, put the bottle under the unicorn lamp's mouth, and let the unicorn lamp drink the perfume. But you have to feed the 3 unicorn lamps the right type of perfume. Sylvie prefers peach perfume, Goldie likes to drink dandelion perfume, and Pinky drinks mint perfume. My unicorn lamps also like to drink spring water. You can just open a spray can of spring water and spray some spring water into their mouths," said Alicia, demonstrating. "I think Jenny's plush Siberian unicorn wants to have some drinks too," said Alice. "I think my plush Siberian unicorn wants to drink dandelion flower perfume and spring water," I said cheerily. "Okay," said Alicia, giving me the bottle of dandelion perfume and her spray can of spring water. I put the bottle of dandelion flower perfume under my plush Siberian unicorn's mouth and let it drink the dandelion perfume. Then, after a few minutes, I picked up the spray can of spring water and sprayed some spring water into my Siberian unicorn's mouth. "Finished," I said, giving Alicia her bottle of dandelion perfume and her spray can of spring water. Then we heard a doorbell ringing. It was Alice's mom. Alice's mom came to pick Alice up. Alice's visit is finished. Well, almost finished, but not 100% finished. I heard Alice's mom talking to my mom. Mom and Alice's mom went upstairs to Mom's workshop. Alice, Alicia, and me went upstairs to Mom's workshop too. This room looks so fancy. All of the dresses look so attractive, said Alice's mom gratefully. I made the dresses all by myself, said Mom proudly. I blinked at Alice. It looked like she was going to wear one of Mom's dresses when I invited her to my house to play next time. Mom, let's go and see Janie and Alicia's bedroom. It looks wonderful, said Alice quickly. So Alice, Mom, Alicia, Alice's mom, and me went downstairs. Mom didn't go to me and Alicia's room. Alice's mom, me, Alice, and Alicia went to me and Alicia's room. The two shelves look wonderful. I think Alice needs two shelves like Jenny's and Alicia's in Alice's bedroom, said Alice's mom brightly. Thank you for your compliment, I said politely. Thanks, Mom. I've longed to have two pretty shelves like Jenny's and Alicia's in my bedroom, and then at last I'm going to get two shelves, said Alice. She paused. By the way, who made the two shelves? My dad makes the two shelves, I said proudly. He's a brilliant chap. I think Jenny's dad can help you make the two shelves, Alice, said Alice's mom. Then Alice's mom looked at her watch. I think me and Alice have to go home now. Bye, Janie. See you next time, said Alice, giving me a goodbye hug before she climbed onto her mom's motorcycle. When she climbed onto her mom's motorcycle, she waved goodbye to me. I waved goodbye back. When Alice and Alice's mom went home, Mom and Dad chatted away to me. I'm so happy that you've got a true best friend, Janie, said Mom, giving me a kiss. I like Alice. Guess what? Alice's mom wants Dad to make two shelves for Alice, I said. Okay, if Alice's mom really says that, then I'll help her make two shelves, said Dad. Mom, Dad, and Alicia smiled at me. I smiled back, but I don't think Alice is my BFF, because Alice is Alicia's BFF now. That's the annoying thing about my sister. She steals my best friend away, even though she has got heaps and heaps of best friends already. And Alice wasn't my best friend anymore. Instead, Alice was Alicia's best friend. Quiz. Question number 1. What does this phrase "longed for something" mean? Leave your answers in the comment section. Question number 2. What 3 colors are the 3 unicorn lamps Sylvie, Goldie, and Pinky named after? A. Silver, gold, and pink. B. Gray, yellow, and red. C. Purple, blue, and orange. Question number 3. Which of these toys do you prefer? A plastic unicorn. B. A unicorn lamp. C. A plush Siberian unicorn. D. All of them above. This is today's video. I wish that my best friends May, Alice, Iris, and Vian will watch this video about my stories chapter 8. Thank you so much. Bye for now.